Hey everybody, Brian here, Coffee with the Disability Guys, celebrating a little victory. Hmm. For those of you that know, I am from Philly originally, so go Birds. Anyway, what a great day. I mean, first off, it was just a great game, and you can hate me, go for it. But I also want to talk about, just kind of the whole Super Bowl experience from a little bit of a legal injury perspective. So I did a little Googling and very, very interesting. So not only, is the big game on and all that, and there's unfortunately the normal set of knuckleheads who celebrate, climb up poles and fall down and injure themselves, and there's drunk driving and stuff like that. But here are some additional interesting facts you may not have known, and I am going to read these, so that's why I might be looking off camera here. So over the past 20 years, it has shown that football fans were more likely to suffer a TV-related injury. Yes, a dropped TV, a kicked TV, or a punched TV on Super Bowl than any other day of the year. The same data found that 72% of all reported kitchen injuries during the Super Bowl weekend were from lacerations or burns. The most common culprit, ovens, slicers, choppers, blenders, microwaves, and get a load of this. Between 1998 and 2017, on or around the Super Bowl, there were 50,413 people visiting the ER due to making guacamole. You heard that right. There's cardiac deaths. There's even some weird kind of post-Super Bowl stuff, right? Super Bowl related injuries almost always increase the day after the Super Bowl, sometimes by as much as 140%. ER admissions are up by over 12%. People are trying to recreate the glory moments of the game, and I don't know about you, but I should not be sacking anybody, especially here at the office. Wouldn't be too helpful. So those are some interesting, kind of just fun injury related stuff, but there's also some other stuff going on. Believe it or not, in most states, professional sports teams, including football teams, are covered by that state's workers' compensation law. When I first started practicing in New York, we had this one attorney who handled all of the New York Giants. You heard me, right? These guys are playing football. They have contracts and all this stuff, but there were a lot of people that got injured, and they would file a workers' compensation claim, which would provide them some type of basic wage replacement, as well as some medical care and things like that. Now, for the high-paid athletes, it doesn't really matter because they have really good contracts that kind of covers all that stuff and makes it go away. But there are a lot of sports players, especially professional sports athletes, that don't make as much money as the big players. In fact, I did a little research, and in Pennsylvania, the Eagles are covered by the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Code. And I was looking through it, and there were some really interesting cases. Most of the cases, and the Eagles did fight it, which I find a little funny, is injuries that happen, let's say, during a practice squad, or even at a practice, or even at a game where that particular player is no longer with the team, may have been cut, may have not been signed anywhere else, and wants to make sure he protects his rights. So it's kind of a crazy situation if you think about it. It's really a system that is created for the everyday person, not for people with really crazy salaries and stuff like that, because I hope they would have other protections in place. But football players, like anybody else, are covered by workers' compensation, both here in New York and in Pennsylvania. So anyway, if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a shout out. If you want to talk about the game, I would be happy to. And all I have to say is EAGLES, go Eagles.